Yo, 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 what's happening? Yo, Matthew, what is up, brother? GME. That's all I'm gonna say. GME. Shit, this shit's crazy. You finally had a day off from work? Congratulations, bro. Congratulations. Enjoy the day off. Oh, I only work to buy more GME. Goddamn, that's crazy. Let's go. Hey, shit, something's brewing up. You know, everyone always says something's brewing up. For real this time. Not financial advice, obviously, for those who are watching right now. The Bulls are in control. Dark pool. All right, let's load it up, baby. Nothing significant. Flow alerts. Yeah, so these were hit. Look at all these 21s. Like, hello? Although, granted, some of these were sold, so this was sold. I think someone got rid of it. No, that was sold at the bid, so. But it seems like a lot of these are getting eaten up. Okay, these were sold. Yeah, I think these were the same ones. Yeah, so these were sold. Sold. This was bought. You've lowered your cost basis by 2 cents. Holy shit. Congratulations. Let's go. Okay, this was today. 30 day to expire 21. Yep. So this is the big trade for today. Someone ate this up. GME on the 4 hours, so that's interesting, right? It's trying to break out. But the first test I'm looking at is at 24. So that's a 12% move to the top side. No, the calculation. No, no, it's just the calculations, Matthew. Does it can't calculate the VIX. Um, Part of the calculations include liquidity, and I just don't think it can't do it. But you can calculate anything else. But cost, guys, cost is flying. Like the moment you got a clean break above metric pro plus, like what is that? That's crazy. Actually, let's get the other indicator up here. Like what? So if cost is able to get above the 236, the next point is going to be at 382, 975. Oh man, that's crazy. 74K in premium. That's nuts. Well, let's see if there are more orders flowing through today. Oh. Here's a small one, 15 call. I don't really put too much emphasis or weight onto some of these smaller premiums. MACD looking bearish. And the RSI is heading down to test the 50 line. So if GME does fall below here, I would expect a test of metric pro plus at 2121. What happened to BlackBerry? Shit got halted today. Okay, BlackBerry's up now, almost 8% on the day. That's crazy. Wow, that's crazy. GME looking nice. Still holding above here. If you look at the 90-minute, I mean, your bigger target would be at 24. Obviously, going back to DFV's cost basis. And then heading to 24. So we'll see how this pans out. Looking forward to break above metric pro plus here. And if you can have a clean breakout, you have a chance of going to 24. So we'll see what it does in the next hour. I want to see a lot of flows into this too. bullish ones, not just at the bids. So bulls are in control of the premiums. That's pretty nice. If you're just tuning in, welcome to the stream. Oh. Yeah, makes sense. So right now, looking at the flows, nothing too significant is coming through. But a lot of these 20s and 21s, and they're getting played around with. Nothing big on the flow alerts either. But this was the biggest one today. So this was really nice to see. Someone is definitely bullish for the next 30 days. But 1,000 something plus contracts just added on. It's crazy. All right, so this one just came in, 14K in premium. Someone got rid of these. Nothing in the dark pool that's like significant to talk about. But overall, the bulls have control of the premium, so that's nice to see. But GME looking at getting above 2150 area on the 4 hour at least. But in 90 minutes looks pretty good. Looks bullish. Fifteen minutes not bad. Nothing bearish yet. If you start to fall below Metric Pro Plus, that's when I'd be a little bit more bearish, but so far so good. And cost is just killing it today. 7.29%. You do have to get above the 236 in order to make a jump to the 382. And BlackBerry. What's the news on BlackBerry? Is that the news? That they're seeing return to profit in 2027? Let's see. No way. What the fuck? That's crazy. Wow. CASA leading indicator? Yeah, possibly. I mean, this whole move here, you were just... So this was what, May 3rd? Let's take a look at what happened on GME on May 3rd. May 3rd, 2, 3. So they were both like popping off kind of at the same time. But when the top was May 14. Yeah, top for GME for this one. This move too was also May 14. So I mean, And then there was this move in July 3rd. So no. Not really. Maybe a while back, but I mean, just looking at this, not much you could go off of. They're both kind of popping off at the same time. Right? So what was this top here? August 27. Then August 27, GME was here. Then a week later, you know, goes from 19 to 25. So I don't know, maybe it's possible. But just both these big moves here just kind of just are the same. Over here, nothing really crazy is happening. $21.39. So remember, folks, GME really wants to get above Metric Pro Plus. What do we have out here on the daily? 22. Okay, so if we get, we're already above 21.35. So if we're able to get above here and push a little bit higher, could come up and test 22. On the 4 hours, you're just pinned right here at Metric Pro Plus. So 21.56, if you're able to get above it, you have a shot at going to 24 for sure. Yeah. And we know that because this move here too. After you bounced off the golden pockets here, both times, right? You broke above Metric Pro Plus, tested 24. So let's see if GME can do it again. Yeah, let me know in the comments if you know, you want to see something else. Any other stock you guys want to look at today? Bitcoin though, holy fuck. Guys, the Bitcoin stocks are like going up. Shit, it's crazy. Just load that up. Load it up. Nope. Bitcoin on the US dollar. So 67. So if you're able to clear 67, you have a shot of going to 70. If you're able to break all these prior highs here, let me just show you this really quickly on Bitcoin. Okay. So Bitcoin for a bit, it was in a downtrend, right? Because you made a high, then a lower high, or a higher low, right? So if you just look at this, And then with this high right here, you broke this. Okay. And now with this high here, you're testing to break this. If you're able to make another move up, you're breaking this. If you break all of them, okay, you have a shot. You have a clear shot of going to 77 and then basically 95. Like, hello? That's hella cracked. On the daily, Bitcoin is right at the bull zone. So, send it, baby. Let's see it. Yo, Praveen, what's going on, buddy? Yeah. Oh, thank you, Praveen. I really appreciate those nice words from you, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, I try my best. I try my best. You know, I'm building. I'm trying to build something. If you like the stream, give it a like, you know, send me some love. But yeah, looking at Bitcoin here, like how can you not be freaking bullish here? Like what the F? In an uptrend, right? You want to make higher highs and higher lows. And that's what you're doing right here. Let me just color this. Let me just do this in a different color. So can't be bullish enough, guys. But yeah, we're doing it. So that's Bitcoin. That's the analysis there. Costs, yeah, pinned at the 236 there. So lots of resistance. But yeah, GME. What's the news on here today? Yeah. Yeah, PSA. Yeah. Remember, what are your guys' thoughts on this? PSA. I think it's bullish. Why not? Brings in extra revenue. Yeah, how can you not be bullish on Bitcoin though? That's kind of crazy. Like you're above Metric Pro Plus. Like shit's good. That's when you would expect price to go up. Just like over here. Let me show you really quickly. So in August 2023, it fell off, right? So it fell below Metric Pro Plus. And you didn't see, it was just basically flat the whole time, right? And then when you did finally break above, you came back, retested it. And when you did bounce off, you went from like 27K to 49K for coming back down and retesting Metric Pro Plus. And when you got back up above it again, then you made another run. And you got these little ones over here. So if you were to take these, right, that was 13%, 11%, almost 5. This one was 10, 11. Like, holy shit. How are the other stocks are Bitcoin miners doing? Like a Wolf or something. Okay, yeah, Wolf is killing it. Jesus Christ, 13%, guys. And it's going into the bull zone on the daily time frame. MACD cross looking good. So $8 coming around the corner. You wanna look at MTSR? Yeah, or MSTR? Yeah. Let's look at it. MicroStrategy. Yeah, looks bullish. It's basically the same, you know, if Bitcoin breaks above these prior highs, right, and is able to do that, you get above the 1.13 fib, like you're just sending it to 95. Like you can't stop it. And same with MicroStrategy, you're just heading straight to $263. Like it actually almost did it, but it had to come back down. And so if you draw a line, because these were the prior highs, right? Or at least this point in time over here was a high. So what you want to see is when price breaks above to come back down and test those highs. And that's what it's doing right now. So if you're able to hold the 1.13 fib, right? Or even if it goes even a little lower and tests these prior highs over here, then you can make a push up to 263. But you can see the point in times where you should have been bullish on MicroStrategy, right? Right here. Yeah, I'll do that. Oh, shit. Do this in a different color. There. Do it in red. So this should have been 73% move for you. If you holy shit. If you took it on Friday, September 13, that would have been a 73% move for you. That's crazy. That's absolutely nuts. Yeah, I know where I'll be. I'll be sitting right here, streaming. Yeah, it would be a huge event. Everyone, like, everyone will be saying congratulations. Sing that song, Posty. Post Malone. Yeah, same here. Same here. Just a small, very small account. Nothing too crazy. In Canada, they tax you big time on that stuff. So no, that's not what I wanted to do. Realized. Yeah. So if you decide to sell, then they come for you. Yeah. Just literally just hold to the moon. $21.40 GME pinned. Let's see the larger time frames. 94 hours. Yeah, on the 4 hour, if you're able to just come up here, just break above this area. If you're able to break above here, I think we'll see some bullish flow. But right now you can see the times where Metric Pro has caught price action. Right, so that's 3 times. It's tested 1, 2, 3. Actually, ever since it fell down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you're able to break above, shit, that's gonna be nice. If you play the Metric Pro in yellow, I mean, if you were to play this move, this would have been 14.63%. This move here would have been 14. So, and then this move here would have been 14. Wow. So let's just say 45 in total. All this was 45%. If you were to somehow catch all these. And this move here, if you were to play from the yellow, 2%. So nothing too crazy yet, but looking at 24, that's the first real test. Yeah, I'm super bullish on the new GME PSA news. I think it's good for revenue. It opens a new stream of revenue for sure. And the cards thing, so like you're competing with eBay, right? Because eBay's the next big thing too. So why go through all the hassle when you can just go to GameStop? Yeah, and I heard if you're a pro member, free shipping for when the cards are graded and returned. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, they have good rewards for it. So here, let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at it. I'll pull it up. Hang on, give me 1 second. Just looking at an email. Okay, I got a question from Daily Life. If when you say bulls are in control of the premium, who is collecting the premium? Is it people owning shares and selling the calls? All right, so you're talking about this. Okay, so when someone buys, let's say you buy one contract, right? Let's say you come here and you buy a 20, okay, let's just say right here. For example, this one right here. You buy a 28 call expiring in 93 days. Okay. So your order will show up as a green line, right? And it's graphed on here that you're buying those calls and you're bullish. So this just takes a look at everybody as a collective and they say, okay, we see a lot of people buying calls. So this green line will go up. And if people sell, then this green line will go down. That's basically what it is. I hope that answered your question. Um, oh shit, Jimmy, trying to make a push up. But yeah, I hope that answered your question. So if people are bearish, right, and they're buying a lot of puts, well then this red line, right, will go up. Right? And so if you're in control of the premiums, right? You're going to say, is this really a good time to, like, for the bears, right? If you're playing this opposite, right? And you're able to use technical analysis and all that stuff, and you see that the premiums were at a low, right? Just kind of like this. Like, imagine this red line is the green line, right? And this green line is the red line. Okay, so just switch it. And you look at your TA, and you're like, holy shit. Like, if you're making a push to 24, right? And you can see that coming. And you load up on the calls because, well, you know, first of all, IV is low and the premiums are down here. And GME shoots up to 24. Right? Well, people, if this was the red line, this green line, if this was the red line, the bears, representing the bears, right? The bears would sell the puts. So this line would drop significantly, right? And this red line would go up significantly because people are buying calls. And so that's just basically what it represents. Oh shit, Jimmy! Okay, let's go back to price action here, boys and girls who are watching. God damn! 21.49. We're up 1%, baby. Woo! Holy shit. Oh shit. Jimmy, push it, baby. Okay, let's see what's going on. On the 4 hours, hey. 21.55. Everybody, write down on your chart. Write that shit down. 21.50. You're gonna get it above 21.55. You got a clear shot of trying to get to 24. So on the 4 hour, on the larger time frame. Okay, let's do some technical analysis right now. Here, let's get everybody on Twitter on here. We're gonna do some technical fucking analysis, baby. Do some horoscopes. Who's down for that? All right, let's see. Try to get some more people in here. Guys, share the stream if you can. Let's get some people in here. Let's get some technical analysis going on. All right. GME on the 4 hour. Okay, let's just go back and we'll look at the smaller time. We'll make our way up. Okay, on the 15, it looks pretty bullish. Right, you're above Metric Pro Plus. So you should look at heading into the going into the bull zone here at 70. RSI stands at 60 right now. But that's just a smaller time frame, nothing really too crazy to look at there. On the 1 hour time frame, so you are above Metric Pro and Metric Pro Plus, so that's really good. Again, looking at the RSI to head to the bull zone. MACD, you did have your bullish crossover, and you did break above the center line, right? So that's pretty bullish. Now, look at the 4 hour time frame. Metric Pro Plus comes in at 21.56. Okay, if you are able to break above 21.56, you have a clear shot of heading to $24. That is just slightly above DFE's cost basis, which I've indicated over here on the right side. So looking at the RSI, you're just above the 50 line, right? So if you're able to push above and test 70, okay, so I colored the top line in green to indicate that that is the bull zone. So if you are able to touch it or break above it, right, that is super bullish. And looking over here on this side here, when you scroll over to June and early May, when it did break above the bull zone, right, or it touched it, GME had some nice price action to the upside. Now the MACD. All right, let's pull this up a little bit. The MACD had its bullish cross on Monday, and it's now trending above the center line. Okay, so what you're looking for, right, is for this line to come across or come up and cross this zero line right here. When you cross above it, okay, that is confirmation that the bull side is in, right? And you should see some price action to the upside. Although the MACD is a lagging indicator, right? Like most indicators are. It's just, it's there. It's going to tell you what it's going to tell you. So, for example, over here, you did cross above it, right? So you would expect some upside, and that's what you saw. Same over here. Although you crossed here, you did dip down below, but because it was still above it, right? Saw another. But anyways, long story short, if you're able to break above 2156, you have a clear shot at going to 24. On the daily, you have, let me just full screen this. Just take a look at what you have here. Chat, you have a bullish crossover. You have a bullish crossover on the MACD. Okay. A bullish crossover on the MACD. Okay, so if you're able to, right, sustain this move right here, but this was snubbed during earnings, right? If you're able to continue pushing up, okay, let me just draw that line for you. If you're able to continue pushing up. Oh my God, why does that line look like that? If you're able to continue pushing up and you cross this zero line, this center line, okay? This is the most bullish setup that you want to see on a stock. Okay, is from when you're crossing from below. If you have a bullish cross from below and the line crosses above the center line from below. Okay, so if you were, let me find another situation. Okay, here, I'll just draw it over here. So if you go up like this, right? Okay. Then you kind of come down like this. Oh my God, I can't draw today. Kind of go like that. Okay, so you got two crosses, one bear, one bullish, right? This one's bullish, but it's not as bullish as this because this is below the center line. Okay, you see that? So once you cross above the center line, that's confirmation that you're going to go, right? But long story short, this looks good. The RSI, okay, sits at 49.58. So you're just testing that 50 line. If you're able to get above, great. Come back down, test it, head to the bull zone. That's the most like I guess optimal view of this. But on the weekly, again, nothing to be super bearish about. Everyone's always bearish, but look at this. Okay, you are okay. Let me backtrack here and let me just show you what I'm talking about. When GME broke below Metric Pro and Metric Pro Plus, it was over here, right? In August 2022, you saw a downside move of about 70%. Okay, and when you finally broke above it, I mean, just the action, price action speaks for itself. Now, okay, you are staying above Metric Pro Plus, and look at the times where Metric Pro Plus has come around and supported price. The bulls have stepped in every time. Okay, so if GME, right, shits the bed today and it goes down to, you know, to the downside, you're looking at holding the golden pocket. You're looking at 1992, right, where Metric Pro Plus is lying, right? So you see something like this. But right now, it's just not quite there yet, right? Nothing to be significantly bearish about. People are talking about $14. Just look at this. $14 is right here. When will you see that? Well, the moment you start breaking below Metric Pro Plus and the golden pocket, right? Plus, if you load up your let's go on the daily because it's best use on the daily. If you load up your moving averages, right? Your 200 moving average sits right pretty much at the golden pocket. So there's that. But going back to the weekly time frame, the times that GME has gotten above, right, Metric Pro, Metric Pro Plus, it's led to some significant upsides. So, case over here. Right here. So, Monday, November 16, 2015, right? Price broke below Metric Pro, Metric Pro Plus, and it's led to some significant downsides. This was a tune of almost minus 90 something percent. There you go. So if you were to invest right here, you would have lost all your money. But the moment it started to break above Metric Pro, Metric Pro Plus, right? So you had a test here, 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 and here. And here. Okay, so you tested 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times. And when you finally broke above, just take a look at the price action. Let's look at this. 8,000 motherfucking percentage. All right, so now you think to yourself, okay, well, it is what it is. Let's just keep playing it. So you broke below here. Let's take a look at this price action. Minus almost 50%. But the moment you start to break above here, right, that was another 50% that you could have caught. Tested Metric Pro, Metric Pro Plus. You broke above, 41%. That was almost, combine these two moves, that was 100%, right? Then you fell below. It is what it is. And when you did break above, you caught it, right? So now, because it's still above Metric Pro Plus, I would expect price action to continue to the upside. Okay? The moment on the weekly, right, you break above this point right here at 1992, that's when I'd be shitting my pants and probably be like, okay, some downside. I got to expect some more downside here. Probably going to go down to like, 17, possibly 14. Right? But it's not there yet. You haven't broken below any of this stuff. So we're going to look at the top side. We're going to look at the upsides, right? So the upsides, you break above Metric Pro Plus, right? You have a chance of going to 24 like I mentioned earlier. After $24, you have a shot at 30 or 29. Basically 30 bucks. But the issue is if you take a horizontal line there. Okay, I'll color this red because this resistance. You have resistance here, here. Tried it as support here, failed. And you go all the way here, and you can see where times that it's been support and resistance. Right? Support, support, resistance. Right? Tried it as support, failed. Support again. Resistance, resistance. Couldn't get above here. Right? Couldn't get above here. So 30 is going to be a really interesting point if GME does get there. But for now, we're looking at breaking above these indicators and then testing 24 first before really thinking about going to 30. From this top move to the bottom over here, right, you have a fib extension, right, that goes all the way to $144. So there's that. So if you were to take this move, okay, so if you were to do a Fibonacci time zone, you take the low. Oh my God, where's my magnet? Take the low somewhere here, 1995. And take the high. You got another fib coming out on Tuesday, December 3rd. Tuesday, December 3rd. So mark that on your calendar. And then another one in May. Right? But if you were to take the on here, let's just there's too many drawings here. Let's actually no, that's fine. That's fine. I'll go on the weekly so I can show you what I'm talking about. If you were to take your fib time zone, right, from the low here to the high of the sneeze, right? It's showing pivot points, right? So when it hit this fib time zone right here, the next one, right, it brought us to a low, and then the cat came back. But this one landed on May 13. Like, isn't that interesting? Let me just go a little bit back here. Or May 9, depending on where you look at it. And the next one comes in oh, not for a couple more years. But looking at the shorter, looking at the shorter time frame, right? You got one coming up in December. So, oh shoot, whoops, wrong one. But if you just look at this one, right? You got one coming up right before earnings. Right before earnings. So yeah, if GME does decide to go parabolic, right? And you're like, oh shit, what's the bigger time? What's the bigger fibs? So let's just take a look at it, right? Take high there, low here. Right, you got one coming up like pretty much $333, $332, 1.618. If you decide to take your fib from here to the bottom here, right, you're on $500, but those are all for the permables out there. If you're a permabull, let's see some rockets in the chat here. Let's see some rockets. Yeah, Matthew, let's go. Yeah, let's go, Lark. That's it. Trying to catch up on 2 times, had to make a call. It's all good, brother. Oh, fuck GME market maker. Let's go, baby. We got Lark Bunting. He's bullish. Matthew's bullish. We got fuck GME market maker. Let's go. Hey, Zombie Miner with the 2 rockets. Let's go. But for the larger time frame, really the first step in this domino falling, right? If you got a bunch of dominoes, right, they're all lined up like this, right? And for this to tip over, right, I'm looking at 24. I gotta look at 24 first. And breaking above 39 and 42, so the golden pocket up here. Oh god, that's gonna be another bitch to get out of. But yeah, max fib extension at least from this move, right? From this high to this low. You got $144. For some of you, that may be life-changing. But, hey, not financial advice. It's just all purely educational. You know, we're having fun here. We're all having fun. Let's take a look at the premiums. What's been happening? Flow alerts. Nothing crazy. Dark pool. Nothing crazy. But yeah, let's take a look at the one thing we haven't looked at yet is the Bollinger Bands. So let's just turn this off for a second. And let's look at the Bollinger Bands. So the Bollinger Bands on the weekly is tightening up. You are below the basis line here in this little blue line, right? So what you want to do is make a push up and get above this basis line. Ironically, this basis line comes in at where DFV's cost basis is as well. So if you're able to get above it, I would expect a push to the top band at 27.89. 27.89. The lower Bollinger Band comes in at 18.95. Pretty much just right below this golden pocket zone right here. So lots of support, folks. Lots of support down at this range. Right? GME just needs to figure the fuck out like what it's going to do. But let's look at the times where it has tightened up. Right? So let's just look at this move here. Okay, let's work backwards. Look at this move here. Actually, no. Start over here. If we're going backwards, we gotta start here. On the weekly. Okay, so this was just before the sneeze. So here, let's use the circle. Okay, so it's tightened up over here, right? Then it started expanding, right? GME touching the lower bands. And when it did, saw a nice bounce up, touched the upper bands, couldn't get above, fell back down. Anyways, long story short, we saw another tightening up right here. And then just one more right here, just before that explosion up, right? When it did get above the top band, right? Price action wants to stay within these bands. That's why the Bollinger Bands, right? You want to stay inside. And that's what I did. Stayed inside, tested the basis line. And when it did make a nice move up again, right? It tried to break out of this this top band. Now it was forced back in. So let's clone this again. Okay, and when it did tighten up again, it was right here. So you saw some downside, which was it is what it is, right? And then when it did tighten up again, it's right here, right? So now GME, oh no, there was one there, and then there's here. Let me just make these circles a little bit smaller. Here. Then here again. So this, tighten this up. Boom. So let's just zoom out and just take a look at the times where the Bollinger Bands have tightened up. Oh my god, let me make this smaller. There, I goofed this a little bit. Okay, maybe I'll do this in a different color so your eyes won't hurt. Okay, so you're looking at this now and you're thinking to yourself, wow, these are interesting moves. So yeah, just take a look at this, right? Yo, what's up, Joey? Let's just take a look at this. And take a look at the times where GME is tightened up on the weekly. And it's tightened up. Here, let's where's my drawing tool? It's tightened up one time. 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, right? 5, 6, and 7. All right. So you're looking at this and you're like, wow, this is really interesting. Right? Either up or down, there's going to be a big move coming. Right? Like, look, tightened up, big move. 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 Now you're tightening up, big move. Like, and if you were to ask me, right? Not financial advice, but if you were to ask me which move up or down, I would be willing to bet that it's towards the upside. How do I know this? Well, let's, oh my God. Try to delete that. Okay, how do I know where this is primed to go to the upside? Okay, let's just remove the Bollinger Bands and use these custom indicators. Okay, first, on the weekly. Okay, you're above Metric Pro and Metric Pro Plus. If you are above these, or actually no, you're not above Metric Pro, you're just above Metric Pro Plus, sorry, my bad. If you're above Metric Pro Plus, okay, right, so that's this purple line right here. You should factor in that the price will continue moving to the upside. The only time you're bearish is when it breaks below, okay? So you're slightly bearish, right? And when I say slightly, it's because you're still within this line. You're at least close to the line, right? So you're slightly bearish on Metric Pro in the yellow, right? So if you're able to get above this yellow line, right, that's when I start to think, okay, we're going to come up and test 24. And if you break 24, you'll go to 29. Let me showcase you what it looks like here. So this was just before earnings, right? So when it did fall below Metric Pro and Metric Pro Plus, you saw a move to the downside, right? Now with these indicators, you can catch the move before it happens. So when it did break below, so this candle, this exact candle right here, okay, this one on Friday, yeah, August 23, that one is below, and it's not touching the line. So that's what you want to see. If it's not touching the line, that is a clear break from the indicators, right? And you would expect a move to the downside. Okay. Over here on Thursday, August 29, okay, you could see that it did not touch the line and you got a clear break above. So you have to factor in some upside. And when you do your technical analysis, you're going to think, okay, this move up will push to Metric Pro Plus. And if it breaks above, well, you would need to rely on your Fibonacci's and other technical tools, right? But you're looking here, although it came below, you did not break below this yellow line. So factor in some upside here. What is that? 17%, right? Even if you only just played the purple line, right, and you broke above, that would have been 13%. Right? So you just keep going and you just keep playing this. Like right now, we're above this line. Like I would factor in some upside. So when these bars, these candle bars fall below Metric Pro Plus, then I think, okay, I think the upside, you know, there just wasn't enough steam. Well, we're going to have to go see, you know, the golden pocket, retest these areas again. But cost, looking at cost now, couldn't get above the 236, so it is what it is. And this is a prime example of that right here. You broke above the yellow line, right? And you made a move up. So what was this? 20%, Jesus Christ. Crossing, no, you don't look at it crossing. You just look at it just individually. I like to think of Metric Pro Plus as the bigger trend line. If price crosses above Metric Pro Plus, that's just more confirmation that the upside, you know. So for example, if I take this off, right, and you were just to play this, right, 12%, 2%, like you just gotta play it, right? But if you want something more reactive and you really want to catch the downsides and upsides, like turn this yellow line on, right? And you can even see this candle right here. This was just before earnings. This was at 12:30, right? You saw this fall below. You're like, okay, earnings may be bad then. And look what happened. And so if you were to catch this move up here, right? If you're playing calls or just shares, really, I wouldn't play shares, but you know, if this was just another stock, right? Well, you take your entry here, play it all the way up here. This is what is 18.66%. Are you kidding me? Even if you played it to where it breaks below, that's 13%. So yeah, to answer your question, Joey, I don't look at it as these lines crossing each other. It's just I just look at it individually. Yeah. Okay. What is happening here? Oh, this happened like 10 minutes ago. All right, someone got rid of their 24 calls expiring in January. It's not a big deal though. It is what it is. The dark pool, nothing's happening. Oh, the bears. Bears are going into hibernation. Holy. Come on, Jimmy. Let's see. Say some 10 more minutes. Power hour. Guys, let's chat. Get some rockets for power hour. Let's load up. Yeah, let's see some rockets. Yeah. Yeah, the astronaut. Yeah. Nine more minutes, folks. 9 more minutes till power hour. Yeah, BTC is ripping. Yeah. Yeah, if you look at the, as Matthew says, if you look at the 50 moving average on the daily, it looks like it wants to be sloping up. Okay, well, let's go to the daily then. Let's go. And we'll turn this off so we're all not confused and everything. Let's turn on moving averages. I mean, Matthew's not wrong. So right now, kind of looks flat-ish, right? So this is sloping down, right? So if you were to draw that, that's sloping down. But then, hang on. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to use this line here. So if you were to use this line, right? this line tool. Right? And you're calculating this shit. Y equals mx plus b. You know what I mean? And it started breaking off, right? So this is flat. Right? So it does look like it might be it's wanting to slope up. So that's nice. Right? Because the 200 moving average is sloping up. The 50 sloping up, that will look good too. And if price is able to get above 50, well, okay. Let's wait for this to load a little bit. For some reason, this shit takes some time. All right. So with this, so with the VRVP, right? Okay. So if price is able to get above this bar, let's just say 22-ish dollars, right? You have a clear shot of going to 24, right? And you'll just skip 23 because you got a little bit of a pocket right here. And if you're able to get above 24, right? The next bar comes in at around almost $28, $29. So pretty much basically like what these fibs are saying. And if you're able to get above, well, whoop, you're just flying straight to Pluto. Like nothing's stopping you. Not financial advice, by the way. $21.45. GME sits at $21.45 here. Let's see what's been happening on the. Okay, just a little bit larger, but it's part of a trading strat. Yeah. Interesting. Dark pool. Nothing significant, but the bulls are still in control of the premium. Let's go. Let's go, Matthew. Let's go. GME is so close. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. How's that? How's Donald? Let's see. Okay, let's see how Donald is. How's Donald doing? How's my boy Donald? So Donald at the 0.5. So you're looking at coming up to the golden pocket at 40. So right now the Donald is in the bull zone. Right? Let me just enlarge this. So the RSI you can see, right? It's above the 70 line. That means it's in the bull zone. It's bullish. MACD, you've crossed above the center line, right? So first of all, you had a bullish cross down here. Then when you crossed above the center line, that was another confirmation that the upside is in. And that's what you were seeing there. If you take a look here, where would you be bearish? Well, when it falls below Metric Pro Plus. So this right here, I would have been bearish here, right? And that was a 44% downside. Okay, this is just on the daily time frame, right? You can play this a little however you want, but you did break above here, but you were brought back down. So I would have been bearish here again, and that would have led to a 70% downside. Yikes! But you did start to break above here, and if I were playing this on the daily, I would have taken a trade here at 16, and I mean that would have been a 111% move. So if you look at the 4 hours, right, that's what it looks like. And if you look at the 90 minutes, that's what it looks like here. So me personally, right, I like playing things on the 90-minute, basically the hourly. You can catch a lot of trades. So over here, when you did break above and you broke below again, I would have been bearish right here in July. Right, so in July I would have been bearish, and that led to a move down of about 65%. I would have then waited, right, and taken an entry when it did break above Metric Pro. Right, there are times where you did break above Metric Pro here, and you can take trades there. That's fine. Right, you would have just come up and tested Metric Pro Plus as resistance. So 1 here, 2, 3 times, and when it did hit the 4th time, right, well, you broke above, and when you did break above, you look at the fibs, 236, 382, 0.5. Now you look at the golden pocket. So you're looking at coming up to 38 and 40 very soon if you are to hold the 0.5. On the 90-minute, it did leave the bull zone, right? But you're still above 50, so that's still decent. But yeah, if it is, still bullish, then I would expect a push up to 38 and 40. So that's how the Donald's looking right now. Do I think we'll cross 3 mil shares traded on GME today? Volume is especially low. All right, let's load up the Yahoo GME. Ugh, get that in there. All right, 2.7. That's your volume today. Goodness gracious, you guys. I think anything is possible. That's what I'll say. That's what I'll say. So look at the market cap, right, on GME. It's 9.5 billion dollars. And how much cash does GME hold, right? So just think about that for a second. Yeah, with a B. Not B for bitch. B for billion. So GME still sitting at 21.43. It is power hour now. Oh my god, I forgot to say it. It's power hour now. 12:01. Well, at least in Pacific Standard Time, but it's almost, it's pretty much power hour. Last hour of trading. Folks, I need some rockets in the chat. Let's go. Let's see some rockets in the chat here, folks. So someone just sold their 20.5 put, expiring in about 9 days. Right? Although the total premium on it is only 14K, right? Someone got rid of it. So that's pretty bullish. Need to see a lot more of this. Wow. Donald is up 13. Actually, insane. Donald is up 13% today. So, I mean, if you just take a look at this chart here, right? When it did fall below Metric Pro, the moment you got up above it again, right? I would have taken a trade here. And that would have been 14%. So the early morning, when was this? So yeah, right at market open, you got up above Metric Pro. I would have taken a trade right here. I did hear that. Yeah, there was I forgot what group. Yeah, but yeah, the markets were pricing in a Trump win. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, it'll be a big swing. I mean, just looking at this now, right? It's like you just look at what you're trading so far, and just looking at just relying on your indicators and technical analysis. Like, how can you not be bullish for Bitcoin to go to 95K? Like, this is crazy. Like, if you look at SPY, okay, so we're talking about major events, right? Okay, let's look at SPY. This point in time right here, this is, I can't remember, somewhere around here was when Russia decided to invade Ukraine or whatever. So, I mean, just look at this. Just look at this chart, right? And if you look at it on the weekly, you can even it's even more obvious, right? So, yeah, SPY to 600. That's what I'm saying. Not financial advice, obviously. Interesting. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, where's Bitcoin here? Let's load this up on the weekly. Weekly time frame will give you a good indicator. I mean, you can see times where so this was a bull run right here, right? So you got above Metric Pro Plus, So now you're thinking to yourself, okay, I'm going to factor in some upside. And just look at the upside that ensued. And when you did break below, you caught Metric Pro Plus, right? 2022, this is where we started to enter a bear market. And you can see when price broke below Metric Pro Plus, right? It wasn't a very good time for anybody, really. And then when you did break above, right? You got another one in. So currently, you're still on the weekly. You're still above Metric Pro and Metric Pro Plus. So, and this is a clean break above right here. So that's really nice. So what you want to see is just a continuation of the upside is what you're factoring in. The only time you factor in a downside is when you touch Metric Pro Plus and start to break below, or Metric Pro and Metric Pro Plus, right? So once you start to touch these lines, the yellow line, then you fall below, you touch the purple line, fall below, then I would factor in some downside, right? I would then take my fib, and I would just see where the downsides are, right? So 51, 40, 33, and then the golden pocket at 28. But we're not looking at that yet because you haven't fallen below these values. GME now sits at 21.46. Can it do it? Nice pop off to end the day. Let's see. Is anything coming in? Go Jimmy. Yeah, let's get a go Jimmy in the chat. Holy shit. Let's manifest some good energy here. Yeah. Five-minute looks good. All right. GME sits at 21.48 now. Send it, Jimmy. And to Donald. Donald is up 31. Up 15%, almost 15% now. So if GME or if Donald is able to hold above the 0.5 here, right? You're going to be able to test 38 and 40. You have a clear shot at $38. So that's still something. Wow. Wow, GME is looking good. Really? Someone got rid of these. Small premium, but well, profit taken. 21.51. Go Jimmy. 21.53. Holy shit. Go Jimmy. Wow. 21.52. Okay. Just need a little bit more believing from you guys. Holy shit. Can it beat the high of the day? 21.68. Holy cow. Let's look at the flows. Anything happening? Let's keep an eye on this shit. SPY's looking good. Come on, Jimmy. Let's see something. Premiums, yep, are slightly increasing now there. The flow alerts, nothing crazy. But the flow, okay, so someone, it's not a lot, but someone did buy a leap 35 call. Unbelievable. Yeah, this is cracked. Nothing significant in the dark pool though. Hmm. So DJT up 14.82%. Wolf WULF TeraWolf up 11% now. So cost is still continuing to pump a little bit. For some reason, Bath and Body Works is up 5% today for like literally no reason. And obviously BlackBerry up 5.62% on the day. That's crazy. All right, so GME sitting right at Metro Pro Plus, folks. I told you earlier in the stream to mark it down on your chart, 21.55, and look where we are at. Where we are now. Just look at it. So if you're able to break above Metric Pro Plus, you have a clear shot of going all the way to $24. Folks, there is about 38 minutes left in this trading session. I'm gonna need some rockets. Jimmy's gonna need some rockets, chat. Get some rockets in the chat. Let's go. $21.57. Send it. Just crossed 3 million shares traded. 21.61. Let's go, Jimmy. The high of the day comes in at 21.68. Holy shit, we're almost there. GME is very close here. Let's go. Breakout, Jimmy. $21.65. Keep going. Chat, we need some good energy. Everybody watching, I'm gonna need some rockets right now. $21.66. Holy shit. 2 cents away from the high of the day. What the fuck is happening? Can it do it? Guys, I'm jacked to the tits right now. Fuck. If you're liking the stream so far, drop a like. Chat, GME is so close to making a new high of the day. And Donald, what the fuck is Donald doing? Up 16%. Holy shit. So close. Holy shit, what is happening here? $21.65? Jesus. It's like literally 3 cents away from fucking making a new high today. Let's go. Yeah, if you're watching right now, drop a rocket. Drop a rocket in the chat. Let's get manifest some good energy. Let's go. Go, Jimmy. Push higher. So let's look at the 4-hour chart. And the 4-hour is telling us that GME is breaking out. I repeat. GME is breaking out on the 4 hours. Okay, so if you break above Metric Pro Plus, you have a clear shot of going to $24. Okay, not financial advice, obviously, but like if you go up here, that's an 11% move up. Cost just moving up slowly, up 6% still on the day. BlackBerry decided it wanted to moon, up 5%. And Bitcoin moving up slowly too. It's all in play now. And Donald just saying, you know, I'm taking you to 38. Oh shit. So the RSI on the hourly is coming up, and it's coming up to that bull zone right there at the green line, 70. MACD continuing to gain, I can't even talk now, continuing to gain steam, gain momentum. So this line's darker now than the previous, so that's good. Nothing significant on the dark pool, but what do we have here? Really? So there's someone out there that's playing 22Cs expiring in 2 days. Isn't that interesting? Cost now up 7.29%. So if cost is able to break above the 236, cost has a strong shot of heading to 975 at a 382. But folks, how can you not be bullish? Look at this. GME breaking above Metric Pro Plus. Right? Just take a look at the times that you did break above right here. Let me get rid of this magnet. 8%. I mean, if you're playing just the purple line, right? But if you're playing with the yellow, right? That's 13 right there. Like, what the heck? Like, this was just before earnings, and then it got snubbed, but it broke above Metric Pro Plus on the 4 hour, and that was 11%, right? So if you're thinking this is what moved to 11%, that takes us right to $24. Right? And look over here. Well, let's just look back a little bit to get you hyped up. Look at this. Not hyping you up for no reason. We're breaking out. Look at this. 21%. You broke above a little. It's just, you know, it's a little bit here, but it's still something, you know, 7%. Right? And look over here, right here. Right? When you did break above Metric Pro Plus, right? Because you fell below it, but you broke above it again. 128% move. Over here, you broke above 458. Then over here, that was 10. That was 11, right? So, goddamn, how can you not be bullish? So, yeah, if you're just joining now, we need some rockets. We need some rockets in the chat. But yeah, you are breaking above the 4 hour Metric Pro Plus. And the times that you have broken above, you saw some upside. It's not big. Some of it was big, right? It's just confirmation that the upside's in, right? So you're looking at this. If you're breaking above, you're going to expect GME to continue going up because it has broken above these indicators. $24 is what you're looking at. That's your first test. You break above 24 bucks, you're looking at 29, right? And obviously right now it's just speculation, but if you break above these levels, right, and you break above the golden pocket, well, I mean, $21.66. The high comes in at $21.68 today. Can Jimmy do it? Oh my god, 1 more cent. Come on, Jimmy. Cost now 8%. Holy shit. Oh shit, now it's just right at the high. It's right at the high of the day. Come on, Jimmy. Yo, Uncle Jake, what's up, buddy? Oh, 2168. Come on, keep going. Push it. Dude, this is exciting. I'm excited because, well, if you look at the 4 hours, folks, you've broken above Metric Pro Plus. Holy fuck. How can you not be bullish on this shit? 2171. Jimmy has made a new high of the day, baby. Woo! $21.73. Holy fuck. Let's go. $21.75. Oh my god. Chat, it's running. I mean, it's only up 2%, but come on, like, look at where it was before, right? Like, shit. But you know, I'm looking at $24. That's really like the first place I'm looking at. Cannot emphasize it enough. Damn, how can you not be bullish right now? God damn. $24 by when? No dates, but you know, if you continue to break above, right? It's just breaking out now, so it's just still in the early stages. But if you're able to continue breaking above, and just expect to push up to 24. So daily Metric Pro Plus comes in at 22 as well. But I like to play these indicators on a shorter time frame. Depends on which. If it's a little volatile, I don't know if I'd play this on a daily, but then on the weekly, holy shit, folks, on the weekly you have broken above Metric Pro. That is the line on the yellow. The last time you broke above it, I mean, I'm not gonna say like what happened, right? Like, look, and this is the weekly time frame. So if you look at the times, right, that Jimmy has saw some upside moves. I mean, yeah, we're back, baby. Oh, we're so back. It's funny because oh, okay, so folks, 40 call just coming in. It's not big, right? That's 11K, but still. So a 22 call came in and a 40 call came in. Interesting. That's crazy. Yo, if you're watching right now, drop a like in the video. Drop a like. Holy moly. Wow, 40 call coming in. That's interesting. And so what happened here? The fuck is that? 95 put? Hello? Okay, whoever owns this 95 put, I don't know what to tell you. Guys, why the fuck does this shit cost $7,000? Like, holy shit. Like, this is so, like, ridiculous. Like, GME now sitting at 21.58. So still slightly above Metric Pro Plus in the 4 hours. So if GME is able to close above 21.55, that's really nice. That'll be really nice to see. On the 90 minutes, right, you can see where Metric Pro Plus has caught GME and supported it to the top side. Why they keep shooting down your balloons? Oh shit, I don't know, brother. They're just a balloon hater, I guess. Premiums, let's keep an eye on this. Okay, so someone dumped 40 puts. This is so ridiculous. Like, this is so out of the money. Like, wow. All right, so someone got rid of these. Or am I reading this wrong? Someone bought them. shit, I don't know. So late into the day now, I'm just like lost in the sauce. Wow, cost 827. So trying to get above the 236 here on the daily. Oh, this one was all ask. So someone bought these. $21.59 now, Jimmy. And there is 15 minutes left on the day. This is really interesting. Okay, what's happening with Siri? What's happening with that thing? Let me load that up. Hmm. So yeah, on the daily, I mean, you broke above Metric Pro and came up and tested Metric Pro Plus. So you're almost having your bullish confirmation here when you cross above the center line. And the RSI is slowly trending into the bull zone. GME sitting at 2167 with a high of 2175 on the day. 12 minutes remain. Wow, just look at that. What a beauty. Oh. Okay, so yep, someone bought these 40 calls and someone is still loading up on these 22s that expire in just a few days. Yeah, someone's loading up on these. Interesting. 22, that's like slightly out of the money, right? So there's a battle between bears here and bulls. So this one someone sold 21C is expiring in a month. $21.68. 10 minutes left. Chat. Drop the rockets. I mean, daily Metric Pro Plus comes in at 2202. Can GME actually push to 2202 just before today's end? Let's see what happens. Buckle up, it's looking good. Interesting stuff. Seven minutes remain. We're down to the last 7 minutes of the trading. Yeah, close up 2%. Let's see. Let's see what happens. 2161 or 2167, sorry. Let's see what kind of trades flow in the last minutes here. Interesting. Here we go. Lots of these 2 days to expire. Like, just wonder what that is. I might have to load up. I'm gonna load up the other the whale watch. Okay. Just gonna post this on Twitter. Or on X now, as you call it. $21.68, folks. We got 3 minutes left. $21.68. Can it beat the high of the day? That's what I want to know. But maybe if you guys put some rockets in the chat. Drop some rockets. We'll see. Gotta manifest some good energy here. Let's go, guys. $21.69. All right, down to the last couple minutes here, folks. Yeah, Uncle Jake, let's see that rocket. Hell yeah. Woo! Look, the premiums are literally leaving the fucking screen. Like, can't even see it anymore. $21.71, last minute. Minute and 30 seconds. Let's go.